The angels say, what the fuck? Maybe some of us are thinking and feeling this, either currently or in the past. But the angels agree. The angels say, what the fuck? We're kicking these demons' asses. Why do they keep coming back for more? Why do they want to tear this down? They're not going to. We are unfuckwithable now. Period. Unfuckwithable. Is everybody with me? And the fact that people have a problem with that, the angels say, what the fuck? I love it. People really feel threatened for some reason with this, with the energy that we are emulating here. They don't like it. Because they envy and resent us for glowing up. It's a continuation of us continuing the journey of the glow up. See, I want you guys to take a look at something. Okay? I haven't touched the deck. So this was already sitting here when I pulled this card. It was underneath this card, actually. Right? So here we have behind us all of these different things that we are doing with our time. We're getting into hobbies, creativity, artistry. And there's success coming from that. There's money being made from that. People are noticing. People are talking. Hell, they don't even need to talk to anybody about it, what is going on, because they see that we keep glowing up 2K19. Right? People are really starting to dabble in that child's play when it comes to trying to tear this down, but it's not. They can't do it, you guys. And I want you to see that this is why they can't do anything about the glow up. They can't do anything about our success, our confidence. They can't do anything to make us change our perceptions of other people or of life or of ideals just because they feel like you should change. We still are ourselves, regardless of who openly or even silently hate watch, hate snoop, hate stalk. Because I will say, I did notice that today as well. See, I know that there was nothing within me a problem with any part of the day or anybody that got in my way or anything that got in my way. See, I still enjoyed my day. I still, am unfuckwithable. You feel what I'm saying? Let me bring this back up. Okay? Bring this back up. See, the one thing that I noticed, I love how people try to cut you off. They don't want you to be confident. They don't want you to openly show who you are. They don't want this. But there's nothing they can do. Guys, I want you to look at this. Stop. Who's expecting children? I just flipped the card. I'm tripping. I'm flipping. I'm tripping. I'm dipping. And I'm even doing a little sipping. But that's neither here nor there. Right? See, the message of the day, and let me put one of these little straps up, so my stuff don't keep falling down, because I want this to show. All about the old school corn all day. Okay, here we go. We're getting fixed up, y'all. There we go. Now life is in order, bitch. See, all of these things, the things that we wear, the things that we do, just everything that we are, it's just like they cannot stop it. They can't stop it. But it's not a train wreck that they're saying. It's fucking social status, financial status, bossing up. We are happy. People get along with us. See, other people that may be standing in line behind us, or that we see in passing, or that we work with, or even the people that we live with, or people we call friends or used to call friends, whatever the case may be, we've picked up what they've been putting down for a long time. We just thought it was because of us. We thought it was something wrong with us because of the way that they were acting. But now we realize, like I said, people don't want to see you happy because they themselves are not, or because of this or because of that. It really doesn't matter the whys. It's all about our focus. Continue to be like this. Love is on the way. I told you I saw the Knight of Chalices at the bottom of the deck. Right when I pulled this first card out. This is ours. We came up from the gutter, bitch. We're making money. We're finding ourselves again. When we may have lost ourselves for what seemed like forever, when we ended all of those unfulfilling relationships. This is ours. Thank you so much, Kiki. I saw your other comment as well. Thank you very much. See, look at this. Oh, wow, you guys. Oh, wow. This is crazy. Things may be delayed a little bit. Keep in mind that just because Mercury retrograde is on its way out, and just because Jupiter then goes direct on the 1st, I believe, or in the beginning of August, keep in mind, especially with the Mercury retrograde coming to an end, there's still about a week to 2 weeks of shadow period before and after a Mercury retrograde. So I still feel like things are delayed with this assured success, but the bottom line is that the success is assured. There's no more question. There's no more spreading rumors and gossip. There's no more, tearing us down. There's no more of any of that. There's no more. See, people can't not see your light. It's there. They can see it in your eyes. They can see it in your walk. They can hear it when you talk. They see it in your smile. Some people, I've had a couple people comment to me, they complimented my walk, which that's fine. Compliments are wonderful. But it was the tone, kind of like, almost like for some reason they were envying me because of how I walk, because they wish they could walk like that, or because they want to walk like that, because they know they liked it. So if they liked it, then so did everybody else. I know I look good. But you don't need to stare. Some people also continue to stare at you, so then you have to stare them down to make sure that you get your point across that, hi, yes, I'm here, I see you, but do you not know? Do you not have etiquette? Do you not have home training when it comes to being around the public? Do you not know that it's rude to fucking stare? I know that I'm pretty, but if you're gonna stare, at least compliment me, or at least smile or something. Don't look all bitter and upset, because look. Some of us may be dealing with the Leo that we currently are interested in. Some of us may be dealing with the Leo that may be interested in us, or even both. But I also see that there could be a friendship with a Leo, or some sort of association with this this person, this friend, or a person we thought was a friend. This has now come to an end, and we may have been down for quite some time, but there are some other people that are also finding themselves in this energy. This is a lack of life force. This is like your solar chakra being drained and sucked dry. Do you guys know that narcissists do in fact latch on, like the demons that they are, they latch on to your solar chakras, girl. And they go straight for the gut, and they start making you feel insecure because of their own silent or even vocal projections onto you. This has now come to an end. Egoistic behavior. Things where we felt like they just simply will never be better. So just stop it, right? This is the energy that we're coming out of. This is the energy that now we have unshakable confidence, strength, wisdom, and all of the above to be able to move forward in a profound, powerful way. We've turned our backs on people that want to play those little games where they ghost you, or, they are in and out of your life, They change whenever the wind blows, They can't just ever let things be easy breezy, They just got to go wherever the wind blows. They just can't be easy breezy for some reason. But we are easy breezy, baby. And just because we are dealing with delays concerning this success that is assured, keep your mind and eye on the prize, because just because it's delayed doesn't mean that it won't be there. This is what we have to look forward to: love, fulfilling relationships and friendships. We're starting to make connections. We're starting to network. We're starting to build an empire for ourselves, for our families, for our goals. But especially love. I see a lot of suitors coming our way, even suitors that we may not have even known or ever known that they were interested in that way. And it could have been somebody that we may have been the closest to, or someone that, could even be new and unexpected. You didn't think you'd meet this person. You didn't think it would go anywhere, but bam, here it is. Now, there's commitment on the way. Now we're considering this. Now we're able to give and receive love without the disadvantages of fear. This is pure happiness. We are fulfilled here. Through these endings, through these losses, through these changes, we have found ourselves. We're finding forgiveness in ourselves. We're finding the light again. We have hope again. Some of us could be dealing with a Capricorn here, or someone that tempts us in some way. Maybe this person is just like, they're very attractive. So they just, not only do they draw in flies, girl, they drawn in wasps, they drawn in moths, they're drawn in bees, drawing in dogs and cats. This person has this energy where they do draw you in some way. And there could be some lustful behavior going on that we have to watch out for as well when it comes to us acting out of character or settling for less, or, allowing ourselves to be used. We are having to use discernment, and we do have discernment. We know who we are. We know what we want. We know what we need to do to go out and get it. And so there could be some temptation as well outside of the realm of, this lustful energy. I also see there's temptation to drink and overindulge. There's temptation to continue on with toxic, thought forms, toxic actions, or, hanging around people who are themselves toxic, very greedy, lusty, very baser self, and only in the baser self. So more ego than anything else. Some of us may have felt bound to a situation, but now the chains are breaking. And that's the delay. That's a portion of the delay. All of these different things that may tempt us, that we could be going back and forth with some things in our life. But now we're ending things. Things are inevitably coming to a close because there's a new door that is open and awaiting for us to walk through it. Material things, money, all these different things that we love to flaunt and, showboat and show off and enjoy. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your money, but there are some people that really like to always tell you the price of everything they have, as if that's going to change our opinion of their shitty characters. They love to flaunt as though they're better than everybody because they have all of these things, or because, I have the connections, I have this, and, or maybe they want to do drugs, or maybe they want to, tempt you to do something that you've decided that you are no longer indulging in. One night stand energy. There are people here that may try to come in the ruse of wanting something deeper or having such strong feelings, but once they get what they want, we already know these are the kind of people that will act as though you never existed. Or maybe we know that certain people are only one-track minded in that aspect. These endings were inevitable. They were for our greater good. So whatever you're dealing with currently that's, been causing you a lot of pain, it's been weighing heavily on your mind, your heart, and even your spirit. And that could also be a source of that draining energy, where we're feeling like our life force is like this. Now, through these endings, we realize that we rise above. I do see this restlessness. Like I said, this is not getting rest. And by not getting that adequate rest, it will cause some issues. A lot of things will start to pile up on you. Obligations, plans, projects. The angels say, get some rest, but the angels are also saying, what the fuck? Because you know what? All of these people that's trying to, draw you in. Maybe somebody's really, materialistic, or they view people as possessions, These are my humans, you're mine, possessive. We see this energy. Be wary of that. Stay clear of that. And get some rest for sure. There are some things concerning your home. Something going on with the kids, where you're really feeling like your foundation isn't as stable as you would like it to be. And like I said earlier about the taking that one step forward and the 10 steps back, well, this could also be why we're feeling like this. Focus on your foundations. Some people also like to use weaponized miscommunication. Narcissists are a prime example of who loves to use that tactic, where they pretend not to understand you. They pretend not to hear you. They cut you off. This could be people concerning family, parents, what have you. They don't want to listen to your side of things, but they sure have a lot to say about their side of things. Now there's a communication breakdown. Now we're all out of whack because we've dealt with certain temptations that we have now put aside. But we need to get that adequate rest to be able to come out of that. We need to let go of this energy. Some of you guys may even be feeling as though there's something that's either a curse or feeling like, somebody's doing something to you that's blocking all of these things, blocking you from having good fortune. Some of you guys could be feeling like you just aren't lucky. You're never lucky, But it's because of the energy that we've now come out of, the temptations we're presented with, everything we're juggling. Some of you guys could even be conflicted about wanting to move, but maybe not having what you want right now to be able to move right now. Although it's probably in everybody's best interest to move. Whoever that resonates for. Something was built on shaky ground. That could be in anything. In life in general. Look. Still greedy energy, and this is external factors. Somebody wants to possess us. Somebody, and this can get a little bit spiritual, but bear with me. Some people try to use other forces, bend them to their will, and try to possess you with all of these different things. Or maybe they buy you a lot of things. They try to use money, things, whatever, to be able to keep you. But again, this goes back to this foundation not being stable. Somebody else could be getting kicked out. We're kicking other people out. There's a situation where because of a breakdown in communication or because of a breakup, broken marriages, or moving away from the family, it's just because of this instability here. There are a lot of people that seem to showboat more than they do connect in a real way. And that's another factor of what could be draining us with certain people. People telling you all these things that they're going to do, they never come through. Or maybe there's some news that maybe you're awaiting and maybe it hasn't come through yet when it was supposed to. There's something here where somebody is watching us. It could be an air sign that's really trying to hex somebody, or, now they're really trying to get into wanting to harm somebody, wanting to cause them great pain. They like to be manipulative, use third parties or, use other people, whoever, to try and make you feel less than and put them on a pedestal while they ghost and ignore you. Lying to everybody, as though they just have no remorse, no care in the world. We fear that this is what we'll run into again. But the reason why we're feeling this energy or whatever we're picking up on, there's somebody that is definitely trying to manipulate. Whether it is spiritually through spell work, whether it is verbally by telling half-truths, telling whole lies, but never the whole truth. Broken promises left and right, and they feel like they never have to answer to anybody. Maybe this is the type of person that realizes, oh, I'm not going to be able to get my way with you. Well, then I don't want anything to do with you. Oh, you're going to treat me the way I treat you? Oh, fuck that. Oh, now I'm pissed. Fuck how you feel, but now I'm pissed because you're doing to me what I did to you. That's the kind of person I see here. I see somebody that is very, very talkative. Chatterbox. But it's usually about nothing. Maybe they have an end game. Maybe they're just trying to keep our attention long enough so they can project subconscious curses. Sometimes people don't even realize what they're doing. Some people could even have infestations within themselves. And because of their projections, they can also lead those attachments they have to be projected onto you. This is the kind of energy that I see here. Maybe they don't even know what they're doing. Some people probably aren't actively cursing you, and maybe they're just cursing you in their heads, but then they're smiling in your face. They tell you all these great things about yourself, and, maybe they've even said they look up to you, or maybe they've even said that, wow, you're really smart, or you're this, you're that, gassing you up. But then you see the way that they treat you, and the actions don't match up with the words. The tone don't even match up with the words. The vibe don't even match up with the words, And this is how we keep it. We keep good vibes. And here's that death card again. There's definitely a Scorpio that wants something real. There's somebody here that's going to end a relationship here. They're going to move out. And because of moving on, moving out, This is what you have to look forward to. Your life is about to transform in such a massive way, but there are so many delays. So while things are delayed, that is God trying to tell you you're doing too much fast. Some of you may even have an injury. Maybe you guys are dealing with, somebody taking your possessions, or just something that you're really stressed about, loss, losing somebody. Go back within. Take some time to yourself, because going out and distracting yourself over and over is just adding to the chaos that is brewing within our minds and hearts if we don't get some rest. Some of us may need to decide that it's just simply time to let go of a lot of people. That could be all old people. That could be, maybe I don't even want to get acquainted with any new people at the moment, because I just can't take it right now. I'm still recovering. Maybe we have been going out and finally having a good time, but now we're like, oh shit, I forgot I'm an empath. Can't be going hard all the time like that, like everybody else. Got to stay focused. They're lying. They're lying. Everything that they've ever said is a lie. You even look at the stuff that they tell other people in front of you, and you see that the story never matches up. So that tells you everything right there. You can't undo that. You can't unsee that. Right? You can't unhear that. Yeah, secret's out. Get some rest. That way you can enjoy what you have to look forward to. Somebody wants marriage. Guys, watch out for that Leo. Be careful. Because I really see this energy is extremely presumptuous. They're egoistic. They don't come from a place of love. This person is all about themselves. They're very forceful. They like to force you to do, be, say, think, listen to, and so on and so forth. They want you to do everything that they tell you to do. But when you try to make suggestions back, like I said, when you treat people the way that they treat you and then they get all mad, this is the kind of person that gets mad about that. I hear Blue Jay. Well, I did hear him, but he's gone now. He sounded distressed, like he was calling us to get more rest, stay inside for a bit, lay low for a bit. Not too long, but just give yourself time to really get yourself back on the ball. Don't let people force your hand, force you to stoop to their level. Don't let them do this. I'm telling you, I feel like this person loves the silent treatment. They love ghosting people. They don't care about you unless they can get something from you or make them look good. That's another thing. It's not even about you. It's just all about them all the time. Be wary of that. If you listen long enough, people will tell on themselves. This is the kind of person that has done that every single time while they're thinking that they're getting away with something when they're getting away with nothing. Like I said, you guys, remember when I said earlier, they will pretend to misunderstand you. They will pretend to misunderstand you. Pretend to think that it's preposterous for you to think or to feel how anyone would naturally think or feel by the things that I've done to them that were shitty. Of course we're supposed to say that we do, but they're going to pretend not to understand. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for people to just completely, you know what I mean? But don't let it upset you. Aw, hi, Observer Cerebus Fire. Welcome to Lotus Squad and welcome to the live stream. And I missed y'all too. But this year, I feel like that Leo is a temporary person. It's not going to last. This is like a hit it and quit it type of energy on their end anyway. We've decided, there's some of us in here that have decided to be celibate. A lot of family and workplace and relation, friends, a lot of people are just, they want to smoke all your shit, drink all your shit. They want to, be all up in your AC and not bring anything, not contribute. They want to, get everything for nothing, They think they can buy people. They think that they can help you, and then when they're down, you're supposed to give up every last red penny that you have and putting yourself in the negatives, They can't even be understanding of that because they feel like they're owed something all the time. Family, definitely, for most of us with this energy. They're going to pretend not to understand. That way we feel like we have to keep fighting and defending ourselves. They want you to defend yourself. Don't even do that. Just go ahead and listen to the angels and take your ass to sleep. And on that note, all I got to say is don't worry about all these little arguments. Like I said earlier, the Knight of Chalices came out. So that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Now we are finding love. There are so many 10s in this reading, I'm noticing. There are approximately 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. And then we have this death card, which is an ending within itself. But keep in mind, now we are seeing new beginnings while we are still working through these endings. And so by us tapping into our creativity or going to school or, focusing on learning a new skill at a new job or, whatever the case may be, you're educating yourself here. Maybe you're doing independent study and just looking up things about gods and goddesses, looking things up about the spiritual realm, looking things up about crystals, looking things up about herbs, whatever it is that you're looking at, maybe, whatever it is that you're indulging in, whatever you have as a hobby, whatever you love to do, whatever reignites your fire, continue to do that because that is where the success comes in. And that is when you start to see that 3 of Wands energy really kick in. Then you start to see, wow, things really are taking off. They just didn't take off as quickly as I would have liked it to. But remember, divine timing. So these people here that are being petty, and just trying to argue with you for the sake of arguing, they probably agree with everything that you're saying. I bet you they agree with everything that you're saying. But they're going to pretend not to know what you're saying, just to make you as frustrated and miserly as they are. Stay away from it because homeboy is about to sweep us off our feet, or homegirl, somebody, homie. He's coming in. And I feel like there are a lot of suitors coming in, actually. And we will actually have a good pick of the litter. So that is officially the sermon for the day. And like I said, the angels say get some rest. So your girl's about to get some rest because it's every day, bitch. It's every day, bitch. I'm not giving up on myself just because other people gave up on me. That's where I made a mistake for so many years. I was giving up on myself, drowning my miseries or smoking my miseries away or whatever the hell it was that I was doing. I was overindulging in that sadness, in the loss of that, in the wanting them to give me the love that I was so desperately seeking from them when I really should have been seeking it from myself. And once I found that love for myself, I decided, bitch, I'm going to do my nails again like I used to. I'm going to start making music like I used to. I'm going to start getting on this motherfucking acting shit that I've been wanting to do and have been too chicken shit to really do. So now we're going to do it. Right? Now we're going to do it. And if people don't like it, people don't like it. But I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because it's what the fuck I want to do. So when you are and the angels are asking what the fuck, remember that it ain't you. It's them, baby. It's them. Has nothing to do with you. Don't fall for the little traps. Don't fall for the screaming and the anger that they use to manipulate you and make you feel bad when they don't get their way, right? But they'll go and screw somebody else over in a heartbeat. See, we can't deal with that anymore. So continue to do what you're doing with this Knave of Wands. Love y'all. Stay up, stay focused. Stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.